Mortal Kombat 1 is at an all-time low. Almost nobody is playing the game right now, and it's basically up to Peacemaker to save this game. If he fails to bring players back, then what happens to this game? Many people online are even claiming that Kombat Pack 2 is going to be cancelled, which sounds crazy, right? That could never happen, could it? But then you look online and notice that more people are playing Mortal Kombat 11 right now. Yeah, that's not good. A Mortal Kombat game has never fallen off this quickly, ever. So we're gonna talk about all of it in today's video. But first, a quick check at the item shop. And I can't afford any of this. Managing your finances can get tricky, and sometimes unexpected bills can sneak up on you. But that's where Dave comes in, the sponsor of today's video. Dave is the banking app that's leveling the playing field. When you download Dave, you could get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less, no credit check and no late fees. It's part of Dave's Extra Cash account. Advance the money you need with no interest and then settle up later. Extra Cash gives you more money to buy groceries, fill up the gas tank, or even pay rent, all without having to wait until your next paycheck. In fact, millions of people have already downloaded the Dave app to make their finances easier. Since 2017 alone, Dave has helped its members avoid over $2.5 billion in overdraft fees. So if you're in a pinch, get the help you need by downloading Dave. Download Dave today at dave.com/true. That's dave.com/true. You could get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less when you download Dave. No credit check and no late fees. Download the Dave app now or go to dave.com/true. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Eligibility criteria and instant transfer fees apply. Banking services provided by Evolve, member FDIC. Plenty of people need financial help from time to time, and Dave is here to help you. I recommend checking them out today. Alright, and back to the video. Kombat Pack 2 may very well get cancelled for Mortal Kombat 1. Believe it or not, today's actually my mom's birthday, so please leave some happy birthday comments down below. My family does watch my videos, and it's gonna be a nice birthday gift for my mom if you all just say happy birthday. Also, on top of that, Peacemaker was supposed to drop yesterday, but that didn't happen. Instead, about a week ago, it got revealed that his release had been pushed all the way back to the end of February. And once again, that's only if you've pre-ordered the Kombat Pack. If you haven't, you gotta wait about 4 more days after that. Or in other words, you're not gonna get your hands on Peacemaker until the start of March. And then, to make matters worse, Season 4 of Invasions has also been delayed, likely because NetherRealm wants to release it at the same time as Peacemaker, which for me personally was a very bad move. I would have given players something to do up until Peacemaker's release, but instead it looks like we have to wait for both Season 4 of Invasion and also Peacemaker's release on top of crossplay. That's right, crossplay is finally coming, and if I was a gambling man, I would bet that it's going to get here at the same time as Peacemaker. As you all know, I love making these videos interactive, so let me know in the comment section down below. Are you going to come back to Mortal Kombat 1 when Peacemaker gets here? Are you excited for the new season of Invasions? I personally can't wait to get my hands on that Melina skin. It is saucy. And then of course, crossplay is just the cherry on top. I know tons of people are busy playing Tekken 8 right now, but me personally, I'm gonna find time in my schedule to play both, because I love Tekken 8, but I also love Mortal Kombat 1. But once again, I want to know your thoughts, and like I keep saying in every single video, I truly do read each and every comment, so grab that keyboard and make your voices heard. Believe it or not, like I stated earlier, there are more people playing Mortal Kombat 11 right now than there are playing Mortal Kombat 1, at least according to the Steam charts. I don't think most Mortal Kombat players are on PC, but even so, it's still pretty crazy and a little bit scary that more people are playing the previous game than Mortal Kombat 1. It only came out like 5 months ago, what's going on? No matter what the case may be, that's not what today's video topic is about. I'm worried about Kombat Pack 2, because Mortal Kombat 1 might be the first Mortal Kombat game made by NetherRealm that's not going to have a Kombat Pack 2 ever since Mortal Kombat X. And it feels crazy saying that out loud, but it's true, it honestly could happen, because not only does Mortal Kombat 1 have a record low amount of players, but on top of that, the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League video game flopped super hard. And many of you watching might be wondering why that's an issue. It's a completely different game made by Rocksteady, not NetherRealm. And you're completely right about that, but here's the issue. It's funded by the same people. Or in other words, the people that pay NetherRealm Studios are the same people that pay Rocksteady, and that game did not make its money back, which means there could be some budget cutting, money saving decisions made in the near future. For example, if a certain fighting game is no longer making money and has a record low number of players, then that means the DLC for that game could be cut short and cancelled completely in the case of Kombat Pack 2, which would be absolutely terrible for Mortal Kombat 1 because Kombat Pack 2 is rumored to have Noob Saibot, one of my favorite characters in the entire series, and also Jade, again one of my favorite characters in the entire series. So if Kombat Pack 2 gets cancelled, I'm not going to get to play with either of these characters in Mortal Kombat 1, which, as stated a couple videos ago, is my favorite Mortal Kombat game to play, hands down. Mortal Kombat X was crazy fun, Mortal Kombat 11 was okay, but I hated the scrub mechanics added to it, but Mortal Kombat 1 is the perfect blend. It's got stuff for beginners, but also stuff for veteran players to enjoy. I love it so much. I enjoy the cameo system. I think it's great, which is why the mere idea that we don't get a Kombat Pack 2 has me so upset and also scared for the future. And also at the same time, I feel bad for your boy Peacemaker. The weight of the world is on this man's shoulders. He is Atlas. He's being forced to carry the future of Mortal Kombat 1 upon his back. This game's fate is in his hands. If our champion Peacemaker does not bring enough players back to this game, I think that could spell the end for Mortal Kombat 1, which would be a darn shame. However, with that being said, I do want to make one thing clear. No matter what happens, I do still think NetherRealm is going to finish Kombat Pack 1. Or in other words, we're still going to get Homelander. We're still going to get Takeda and the various cameo characters. Oh, and your boy Ermac. I can't forget about Ermac. He's one of our favorite ninja characters, even if his face is really fugly in Mortal Kombat 1. I'm definitely hoping that his mask is going to be the gear piece because I don't want to stare at that ugly mug. But I digress. Even if Peacemaker does not sell well and does not bring a bunch of players back to the game, I still think that NetherRealm is going to finish Kombat Pack 1. But honestly, that being said, anything could happen, and normally when I say that, it's a positive thing, but in this case, it's a negative thing. I feel like anything could happen, like Murphy's Law. Anything that could go wrong might just go wrong in the case of Mortal Kombat 1, so fingers crossed that doesn't happen. No, you know what? No fingers crossed. I'm going to save this game myself right now in this video. I hope somebody at NetherRealm is watching because right here, I'm going to tell you how to save this game. Step number 1, we have to impress these shareholders. And the best way to do that is to prove that Mortal Kombat 1 has value, which means we gotta do two things. We gotta keep these players in the game playing constantly, and 2, if players do want to buy something, we've gotta make stuff that they want to spend money on. Alright, so here's what we do. Step number 1, more free stuff in the shrine. I see all those extra costumes in story mode. Put some of that free stuff in the shrine right now. We gotta give these players a reason to play online or play Invasion to get those coins and buy these skins they want to wear on their favorite characters. Because let's be real right now, a lot of Mortal Kombat players are upset at NetherRealm Studio, so we gotta get back in their good graces, show them that we care about them, and the best way to do that is giving them some free stuff to work for. But also, we can't forget about the competitive players, the ones who live and breathe online play, which means we gotta nerf Striker. Right now, Striker is the biggest issue with online play. He's everywhere, he's overpowered. Fix that guy, make him a bit more fair. And also buff Natara. Why is she so bad? That fix is for me. But next up, we have to talk about the whales. There are some players, like myself, who don't mind spending money on this game. But that being said, it's gotta be a costume that I want. I love Li Mei's Deception skin, but this is not it. And the same goes for this Natara skin. So real quick, let's make a couple of tiny changes, and there we go. Now this is going to sell. Let's not beat around the bush anymore and pretend what gamers want to buy versus what they don't want to buy, because we know what they want to buy. Let's not play this game anymore. If you want to make money on nostalgia, then don't change anything, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Stop doing that. Sub-Zero's costume was great. You didn't change a thing. Do the same thing, but with the lady characters. Once again, you want to make money, don't you? You want to show your shareholders and producers that you can make money off this game. Well, here's how you do it. I got the secret formula, and you're the chef, so it's time to make the food that people want to eat. What's that? Melina's Deception costume? Yes, please. That's gonna sell like crazy. How about Scorpion's costume in Deception? Yeah, that's gonna sell really well too. And how about Sindel's famous costume from Deception? Oh yeah, it's gonna make money like hotcakes. In fact, right now it's mandatory for everybody at NetherRealm to go onto the mod sites and see what's getting the most downloads, because those people know how to cater to fans. So look at what they're doing and then do it better because you have more resources. And now finally, for the icing on the cake, let's do a better job promoting all of this stuff on social media. If you're currently making a fan favorite costume, let people know that you're working on it. That way they get excited. And if a new DLC DLC character is on the way, don't give us one trailer. Give us a lot of clips building up to that reveal trailer. Get us excited. There is no benefit to making people wait for just one trailer and then the release. Instead, give them footage constantly to enjoy and consume. Give your players and fan base a reason to be excited about this game 24/7. Constantly feed them information about the game, what you're working on, what's coming, all that cool stuff. Don't be secretive, don't hide in the shadows, keep us involved, keep us interested, ear to the ground. If we can do all those things, there you have it. Mortal Kombat 1 has been saved, and you're welcome. All jokes aside, I seriously do think that method would work, but thanks for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. It really does help my channel out a ton, and then finish that combo by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.